Section 35 of Childhood's Favorites and Fairy Stories. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Clarica. Childhood's Favorites and Fairy Stories by various authors. Section 35. A was an Ant. A was an ant who seldom stood still, and who made a nice house in the side of a hill. A, nice little ant. B was a book with a binding of blue, and pictures and stories for me and for you. B, nice little book. C was a cat who ran after a rat, but his courage did fail when she seized on his tail. C, crafty old cat. D was a duck with spots on his back, who lived in the water and always said quack. D, dear little duck. E was an elephant, stately and wise. He had tusks and a trunk and two queer little eyes. E, oh, what funny small eyes. F was a fish who was caught in a net, but he got out again and is quite alive yet. F, lively young fish. G was a goat who was spotted with brown. When he did not lie still, he walked up and down. G, good little goat. H was a hat which was all on one side. Its crown was too high, and its brim was too wide. H, oh, what a hat. I was some ice, so white and so nice, but which nobody tasted, and so it was wasted. I, all that good ice. J was a jackdaw who hopped up and down in the principal street of a neighboring town. J, all through the town. K was a kite which flew out of sight, above houses so high, quite into the sky. K, fly away, kite. L was a light which burned all the night, and lighted the gloom of a very dark room. L, useful, nice light. M was a mill which stood on a hill, and turned round and round with a loud hummy sound. M, useful old mill. N was a net which was thrown in the sea, to catch fish for dinner for you and for me. N, nice little net. O was an orange so yellow and round, when it fell off the tree it fell down to the ground. O, down to the ground. P was a pig who was not very big, but his tail was too curly, and that made him surly. P, cross little pig. Q was a quail with a very short tail, and he fed upon corn in the evening and morn. Q, quaint little quail. R was a rabbit who had a bad habit of eating the flowers in gardens and bowers. R, naughty fat rabbit. S was the sugar tongs, nippity-nee, to take up the sugar to put in our tea. S, nippity-nee. T was a tortoise all yellow and black. He walked slowly away, and he never came back. T, Torty never came back. U was an urn all polished and bright, and full of hot water at noon and at night. U, useful old urn. V was a villa which stood on a hill, by the side of a river and close to a mill. V, nice little villa. W was a whale with a very long tail, whose movements were frantic across the Atlantic. W, monstrous old whale. X was King Xerxes, who more than all Turks is, renowned for his fashion of fury and passion. X, angry old Xerxes. Y was a yew which flourished and grew by a quiet abode near the side of a road. Y, dark little yew. Z was some zinc so shiny and bright, which caused you to wink in the sun's merry light. Z, beautiful zinc. Edward Lear. End of section 35.